行け翼。
Hi guys, welcome to Tsubasa. This is TK.
Everyone, Kozo here. Welcome to our Wednesday stream.
Wednesday. Sounds so
Yeah.
weird.
Yep.
We don't even
Let's
have... yeah, sorry.
Let's hope we have enough guys joining us to make this worthwhile.
Okay, so before we begin today we're going to talk about the players, of course. But before we start, we just like to inform you guys that we will not be making character analysis video for now.
Yep. For the foreseeable future, until we are certain that we'll be sticking to what they have now, or maybe they might make tweaks to it. We don't know yet.
Right, because they have a habit of changing the game without informing the players. And every time I think we have to really test out some of the abilities and skills, right, every now and then, just to make sure. And unfortunately, we do not have a very big sponsor, or we have a very big wallet to go for every single player. So on that part, right, we cannot be always depending on someone to test for us, right? Oops.
Yeah, and also because our analysis is very numbers based, right? So yeah, with the new revelation that with the especially like high ball and low ball numbers not being what we always thought it were, I think there was some difficulty, right?
Right.
Calculating the numbers to present and all that.
Right, because the numbers, you need to go through the whole formula, the whole calculation, as in you need to include the team skill and bonds to make the number make sense. If not, it will look very misleading, inflated.
Right. Yeah, so yes, Tintin, you're right. I mean, Rock Frog is definitely a great place to check out for analysis, or like what the new players are all about. Also, for me personally, I also check Rock Frog.
Right, and not sure if I think you guys should already know that all the stats related abilities, right? For example, inspire stats, for example, probably AM killer, right? If the stated percentage is 10%, right, you don't actually get the 10%. You will get slightly lesser all the time. But for skill forces, right, you will always get the full mentioned percentage. So that's why we are having a difficult time trying to decide what to present. That is also part of the reason why we decided to stop the character analysis for the time being. Who is Dreamfest this month? Anyone knows? Did they announce? I don't think so, right?
No, they did not. They will probably show on Friday.
Yeah, but
the update.
Oh yes, probably. And there's a good news. There's a mixer coming up.
Yeah, this mixer coming at a rather odd time, right?
Right, because usually they will bring mixer during the anniversaries.
Yeah, not that it's a bad thing, but then okay, judging from the two guys featured in this banner, so they were actually up for hidden abilities, right? Like an update or something. They were part of the survey.
Oh,
So some of my friends, some of my clubmates were speculating that they might bring their new hidden abilities with this mixer.
oh,
There's a possibility of that, so that people will be more interested in mixing players for trying to get them.
so you mean they will be featured, as in like the percentage of getting them will be higher?
No. That one I have no idea. But people were speculating that they might get their new set of hidden abilities because they didn't come with great hidden abilities, right?
But honestly, even if they get updated hidden abilities, is really difficult to replace the Dreamfest version of them.
Well, yes, definitely. That's wise and all that they won't be better, but because they are club, I mean, this Schneider is a club player, so maybe he might be worth playing over the other one in a club-based team or something.
Yes, the upcoming club meta, of course.
Yeah, then for for the Levin, he comes with the Dragon's Roar, so people who don't have it want him for that.
Right. Okay, let's hop on to the next dream players. Alright. Let's start with Hino. So Hino is a debuff player. But he comes with slightly more bonds. 2.5% instead of the 2%. Or is it 2.5% is the norm or 2% is the norm?
I can't remember. So I have never paid much attention to debuff teams.
I don't understand why when they give, for example, shields and bonds, the combination can go as high as 8 or even 9%. But for bonds and debuff, they are not so generous. Probably bring it up to 7% or something. Even 6.5 is decent.
There was only a few players like that, right? Like the Blueno when he first came out. Skill type.
Blueno. Yes, Roberto.
5%. Dream Collection counts as well.
Yes. Matsu and Roberto as well. Right.
I mean, there are some, but
And not much.
probably don't want to overload the debuff teams because not everyone plays with shield. So yeah, just probably play a part in their decision making.
Yep. So he comes with 3.5% debuff. And Vital Area Master goes with this Penalty Area Master. You know why? So you can actually look for him just outside the box. With this buff, right, he can actually either dribble, pass, or shoot. I mean, shoot, well, it won't be as powerful if you really go into the box.
Yeah, he can 1-2 as well if you play Yuga and have access to his 1-2.
Right.
So if he's played as a central forward, he will always is to either or. One of these buffs will definitely be on.
Right. And next we have Tenacity, which is good, but I think it's good. It's good.
Definitely.
Yeah, and this 5% is let's just skip over it. 5%. So he comes with this triple spin, double speed, but triple spin.
The more you spin, the more powerful it becomes.
Then why don't you triple the speed as well?
This is for the next update. Or his 500 momentum shoot. They can't bring everything together. They need to save.
The sad part is he doesn't come with a 23% team skill.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, okay. Oh. Bobang also, right? Bobang also comes with 22%.
I think so.
Right.
Anyway, Bobang is next.
Okay.
Bobang is 23. So Hino is the only one that doesn't come with 23%.
Ubang is 23.
Yeah,
You sure?
Bobang is 23. Yeah, I just checked.
Oh, okay.
And usually for the buff, okay, Bobang is the same style as Hino, 2.5 and 3.5%, right? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not 3. Hino is 3.5, right? Bobang is only
The
3.
debuff.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Interesting.
That's their way of balancing. If it comes with the full team skill, then it has less bond.
Maybe. Next one is auto intercept weaken. Take note that this only applies to AM and DMs. I mean, 15% is quite a bit, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's a lot of auto interceptors around, like 50%, 60%. Those half past 6 auto interceptors, they will be
But
greatly
they still
affected.
you still can't depend. I mean, you still can't pass over players happily. Depending on this.
Unless you can stack.
Yeah.
For the time being, there's only Bobang and who's the other fella? Raphael?
Raphael and I remember someone else as well. Is it Miguel?
Miguel. Oh, the
Debuff
new
is
Miguel.
it? I'm not sure. I know. I think there's 3 of them.
So Joa is asking, is there any chance for Germans to return? Definitely a chance. There's a chance. Even until next year, they will still come back. I think probably. When do you think it will come back? Usually just before anniversary, right?
Yeah, they'll bring like a dream transfer or something like that.
Right. So it's probably late November, just before the anniversary. They will bring back some of the.
Will drain you of the dream balls.
Yep. That's what they like to do. So don't worry if you are a collector. If you are not a collector, please don't waste any more dream balls on them.
Let your wallet do the worrying.
Yep. Tintin is saying that then next year there will be power creep. Actually, power creep is ongoing. It never stops. It's just there's every 6 months there's a mega power creep. Every 6 months there's a mega power creep. Then the power creep becomes a norm. Then it gradually is still power creeping, but just slowly. Then a huge jump, and slowly again. I watched a video regarding gacha games, and most of the gacha games are designed in this way.
Yeah. I mean, if you play gacha games long enough, you know how it works.
Right. King, we'll look at your deck on Sunday, okay? So today we will focus on the players.
Also, I think power creeps is, I mean, it's a way for them to make money, yes, but it's also a way to keep the game fresh. Because if everything stays stale, right, players will get bored quite fast.
True. Okay, sorry, I was taking note of King's request for this Sunday. Let's move on. Bobang has a 10% penalty area master. So would it be funny if Bobang can actually... Let's check out his stats. Oh, his shot is 5k. Just imagine if you have a high shot. So Bobang is very different from other debuff players because he is a full body stand player and he is very strong. So his first action will most likely bully. And just imagine, because most of the, if you look at most of the debuff defenders, right, not every single one of them can do everything well. Even Bobang cannot do everything well, but Bobang will almost guarantee you the first ball. I mean, his first matchup, he will most likely win the ball. especially when inside the box.
Yep. Not to mention, he should be in a debuff team, making him even stronger when you don't have enough shields.
So his stamina is quite decent, over 1,000. His speed is also 6.3k. It's really good. Sorry. Can we look at Hino stats again? Because just now I didn't. Okay, so this Hino most likely cannot defend like most of the Hinos. Just to make sure.
He's
Sorry?
doing his main job. He's doing his main job really well. So
Yeah. Not everyone can be like Schneider and Natureza, right? Okay, so next is DS. I think DS is the best, in my opinion, because he's not a debuff player. He offers 4.5% bond. Tackle special skill, force plus 30%. Very familiar, right?
it's like his study.
Just imagine if the Pascal gets a revamp.
Give him some bonds. And
Sorry.
he just needs some bonds.
Yeah, some bonds. Then you pair him up with this DS. Wow, they will be a scary tackling pair. This DS is so strong that he can actually tackle passes, just like Pascal.
I've seen this DS tackle rivals pass.
Yeah, because he also comes with a 7% stats bonus against midfielders. Stamina cost down is nice, so you can consider putting 2 tackles on him, like 1 crisis tackle, right? We always want to put crisis tackle, right?
Nope. Not even have crisis tackle. Do not buy.
Goodness. So he comes with a 23% skill type. This win matchup bonus is actually quite interesting. So unlike, okay, in the past we have Romano, right? He is also a ball winner, but he cannot bully. He's an inside master, you need to guess correctly. Right. So you can play him up front and pressure the defenders or midfielders. But this DS, right, I think he is a bit more deadly because he can bully. Matches up against midfielders or defenders, they are all dead. That's for sure. And after winning the ball, right, you get this matchup win bonus and he can directly shoot. That makes him very threatening.
Yeah, the design is very similar to the Gacha DS, toughness type UI Gacha DS. That one is a interceptor instead of a tackler.
Yeah, but the big difference is that even that DS, right, the toughness type DS, he cannot bully, right? Unlike this DS.
Well, he can bully defenders, I guess.
This DS can bully defenders, midfielders.
DMs, yeah.
That is really scary.
Yeah, I do think this one is superior for sure. Just that the design is similar, but this is definitely deadlier.
Yes, and after that, after you win a tackle, right, your dribble will be so high that you can bully players as well. So scary.
Not to mention,
Yep.
this matchup win bonus applies to his shot as well. So he can either shoot or dribble after you win the matchup, right?
Yep, he can also pass the ball. And he can keep on doing this over and over again.
But to be honest, I don't think he's essential. He's a must.
Have
You know,
you?
if he gets to work the way like he would like, if he gets to tackle, then yes, then he would get the matchup win bonus. But he will be forward or AM that you cannot give the ball to, you know, when you're attacking, because you will most likely lose the ball, right?
Right.
without that matchup win bonus, he won't be able to do much.
You're on, right. So he does come with a 10k shot. I think his shot is pretty deadly. Yep. He's actually, I'm very impressed by his dribble more than his shot. That is after he wins the matchup. But again, DS is another player that most players will avoid, right? But if you put DS, you put Schneider, you put Natureza up front, they have to choose one, right?
Yeah, they always choose one with Matsuyama. when there's no easy matchups, it's always Matsuyama.
Okay, the other thing I realized now, right? If you do not have Dreamfest Ken or Dreamfest Mueller, right, it is really difficult to play online matchups. I mean games. It is really difficult because
Genzo
of
is fine. Just that you need a sub.
Genzo. You're talking about the WY Genzo, right?
Yeah.
He is not great. I mean,
I think he's as good as best Ken though, to me. Because I have both of them and I find them both dependable because when my Ken is drained, Kenzo will come on.
okay.
I mean, Ken concedes to some really weird goals as well.
That no one can explain why, right? Numbers don't make any sense at all.
Yeah. But I mean, they are both also capable of saving against odds also. So yeah, so plus the meta is very non-Japanese focused now.
Right. Okay, so that is the players from the next stream, part 2. So honestly, I feel that for this banner, right, I think it's a pretty decent banner if you compare to the normal gacha, regular gacha ones. Of course, because this is considered limited, right? All these players are all quite decent. So
Yeah, I mean, I think this banner, right, for a debuff player, this is a must pull banner. Because the two, Ino and Bobang, is actually crazy good for debuff team. Because for most of the time for debuff teams, if they meet opponents with enough shields, they are significantly weaker. But these guys, they still can do a job against teams with shields, and against teams without shields, they are monsters.
right. So myself, I've already full 3 steps. I was hoping to get DS to complete my 69% team skill, and I'm still considering.
For me, I skip this ban. I only put the daily paid EBs because I don't have the means to play a debuff team and not very interested in building one also.
Right.
So also, I suspect, right, for these next stream players, because they are so limited, they only come like whenever there's a new storyline to the next stream story arc. I suspect eventually they will bring like dream transfer banners step ups where all of them are featured or something like that. That'll be a good time to pick up these players, the better rates and all that. They always bring these kind of like second step, one SSR, like almost every step there's an SSR. I think it's called Dream Step Up or something. I mean, there's no guarantee. It's just my speculation.
It's possible, but most of the time those dream step up is for regular gachas though.
Yeah, true. I mean, partly also I find these guys, as good as they are, and because I don't play a debuff team, they are not essential. So I am saving up my DBs so that when must get character comes along, right, then I have enough. Go for him.
Okay, so I did pull 35 pulls already, and I didn't get any featured. Okay, so let's move on to the Halloween duel, the French duel with disgusting backgrounds.
Is it?
I mean, even the image is skewed, right? You can tell that the pumpkin are all skewed. They are not. I don't know. What do you think?
I just don't like.
Yeah,
background
don't pay too much attention to it, lah. Okay, okay.
Don't even want to look at it. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So let's start with Napoleon. Napoleon comes with 4.5% bond. He's a block killer, plus 25%. So I believe he will most likely be like the old Dreamfast Hyuga that you can.
Dream collection.
Is it a Dream Collection one that comes with the block killer?
Oh, okay. Dreamfast, agility type for youth. Yes, Dreamfast, yeah.
So he's like a mix between his Dream Collection version and his and Hyuga, the block killer, because it comes with also comes with a stamina killer. Wow, his shooting is quite solid as well.
I think the problem with him is that it's better for him to have Field of Dreams, which was on the Rising Sun. Because without that, the momentum is rather low.
Yes, you most likely you'll need that. And by the way, they will be in your regular gacha pool, so less incentive to actually go for them. Not that you really need them. I don't know, maybe you need their team skill. And he doesn't even come with a proper team skill. My god.
Yeah, the trail combination shot is even better.
Yeah, the
That is
tricolor.
even harder.
So, can he actually score? I think so, right?
I think it's built in such a way that you will eventually score. Either
Yeah.
when your keeper has no stamina or because his shots, if you have the high momentum shots, his shots will most likely go through defenders and reach the keeper, and with the stamina killer it's gonna be quite impactful. Because you definitely can't use anything besides an S save, right?
Right. And he will become stronger as well.
Yeah. By the time he becomes strongest, your stamina is probably at lowest also.
Yeah, don't really need him to score anymore. Anyone can score. And he comes with 3 S skills. Not that it matters.
It's also quite painful for blockers, right? If you are a defender, will you attempt to block his shot?
After knowing how things work, I will still block.
Is it worth? I mean, okay. Imagine you match up with this guy. You have Gentile,
Block.
full body stand. You go for block, right?
Block.
Or is his interception? Does his interception has a higher chance? Because he's a block killer, ma. Does the interception has a higher chance?
Okay, because if you
Correct.
guess correctly, right, you get 100 more momentum. So just this 25% don't stand a chance. To be honest, don't stand a chance. Based on the formula that I know now.
Right. I have blocked him once with my Gentile, but he's using full burst. He's using Riser Cannon.
Oh, he's not using the tri.
It's not using the. Yeah, so No, I did not block. I think I deflected only. I only managed to deflect with new star block, full stamina. But that killed my Gentile's stamina, of course.
Yep. Additional 15% is quite a bit.
But because he deflected, at least the shot did not reach the keeper. Saved my keeper from the stamina reduction, and also prevented him from building one stack.
Right. So King is saying that if the blocker is a full body stand, it's kind of not worth. So the choice is yours. Either you want to sacrifice a defender or you want to sacrifice a goalkeeper. Right. Someone has to suffer. So who has to suffer?
But if the block goes through, both your defender and keeper suffer.
Right. But the chances of it going through, well, I can't say that it won't go through. And we can't say that it will always go through. After knowing how things are being calculated, there's a chance.
I mean, my full stamina new star block only managed to deflect Riser Cannon. Even though Gentile, the color is at a disadvantage.
But I think things will get clearer when the graphical display is implemented on regular PvP games. You'll notice, right?
It might never get implemented. There's
Yeah,
no
it
guarantee they will do it. Yeah,
right.
they're just testing
Right.
how we react to it.
And they also mentioned they might tweak it. So yeah, who knows what will happen.
Let's see what they decide, and maybe we'll bring back our analysis.
Yeah. So that's for anything important for his stats other than his 10k. Oh, he can't defend as well. So he can dribble, he can pass, he can shoot. Not really dribble and pass because look at his physical. His speed is 5.7 and his technique is 5.5k. I would say
I
that
think it should only be used purely
to shoot. Yeah, you're right. Next up,
Mr. Handsome.
with an ugly background.
Makes him even more handsome.
So as you can see his stats, right? Actually 10k is wasted on shot, in my opinion, because he doesn't have power at all. And the rest says that he is quite a utility player. Okay, let's check out his bonds. 4.5 as well. Goalkeeper killer. Stamina killer again. So they are putting up this pair up there to drain stamina.
I want to build a stamina
Killing
team. full like a complete 10 outfield player stamina killer. Then you can see Schneider smiling and Levin smiling.
King feels that Pierre is a rival killer. Do you think Pierre can kill rival first pass?
No. I doubt he can unless you have way more bonds over him or if you are not playing at S99.
Right. Usually, how many times does your rival makes a pass? How often? Once? or twice, right?
in a full
In
game,
a game. In one half.
or one half. One half probably once or twice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought. So will this Pierre really kill Rival? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Unless
If
he,
unless you mean kill as in lower his stamina, then
yes,
because he's stamina killer.
yeah, then he kill his stamina.
Else, Rival will kill his stamina also. Rival is also a stamina killer.
But Pierre will be much happier than Rival though.
Stronger, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he gets stronger. Hey, buddy, but haha.
Yeah, so in this way, yes, then if they match up,
Very often.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rival will lose more stamina and will become stronger after the pass goes through.
The more I play Rival, right, the less he touches the ball. Unless I have a sure pass, then I will look for him. In
For
fact,
me, yeah. But for me, he is one of the. He usually is the best player to make a pass because he has the possibility of bullying. All my other players, except for Tiger Brand, I only use Tiger Brand or Rival, or sometimes Matsuyama make passes. But Matsuyama's pass is not dependable and get auto intercepted.
Yep. I think there's a attack at the fire of the scene, right? And tenacity is a great combo. But the thing is, you need to actually make it happen. As in, you need to really focus the plays on Pierre. So, to make him really effective. And with that said, right, unless you start with the ball and you pass to Pierre and Pierre taps a bunch of wide passes to himself, then he will be strong. If you don't start with the ball, right, and Pierre won't even get to see the ball maybe until the final minutes of the half, so that people can use him as a stepping stone. That's why I don't really like Kautz too much. But Kautz, at least he comes with a auto block and auto intercept.
Yeah, so, and Kautz gets buffs from Tiger Brand also.
Yes, and he provides.
He's not that weak.
3% for Schneider, right?
Gets 5 from Tiger Brand.
Yeah. If you play the trio on. So attack at the fire of the scene. I feel that if you are using Pierre as an attacking player, which I don't think you will, because his first action is really weak. You get what I mean? So if you don't start with the ball, you don't get to do the self tap. So even if you win the ball, right, you won't try to look for Pierre, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have skill block. He doesn't have anything else. And 5% goalkeeper killer is just laughable.
Yeah, I mean, our opinions are based on if you have a strong meta team. Or if you don't really have good players, then he's bad.
Yeah, but
you don't
definitely
have all the crazy ones.
Yeah, but definitely not worth your dream balls.
Yeah, I would say that as well. I mean, they are in the regular gacha pool. You will eventually get multiples of them from Mixer or something.
Right. So this banner is a no-go. It's a total no-go.
Unless you like the Halloween background and you collect it. And yes.
The worst part is they don't even have a new skill, right? Everything is...
They don't, but Napoleon comes with his volley. This volley. That was previously only on limited Napoleons, I think.
let's be honest. Since when Napoleon really dominated the meta? Since when?
Let's
The
see.
dream,
Maybe he gets transferred to a club, like a very strong club, and he became a very strong player.
the most used Napoleon that I ever seen is the Dream Collection one, and that's
No,
about it.
the debuffer. The debuffer is seen.
Oh yeah, that true. So that too, yeah. So I don't think Napoleon is worthwhile investing as a general, and it's not like it's a 490 or how much is it? It's a 475 volley, and he doesn't even have any area bonuses. So I don't think it's something that you guys should.
Yeah,
No,
he's like a second tier kind of striker for sure. Because even all his strongest shots needs Pierre, and they aren't that super strong shots anyway. So not like the likes of the new generation like Schneider, Rival. Their combination shot is crazy strong,
right.
and they have like individual shots that's worth like stronger than his also.
Yep. King was asking for Brian. So we'll talk about the paid Brian for a bit later. Did we miss Brian? I think so, right?
Banner is no longer up.
Yeah, but we can still look at the players, so it's fine. Masao, Kozo, worth talking about. Disappointed actually.
Yeah, in yeah, one of those older Dreamfest players that got hidden abilities, but not up to not of the highest level.
Right, and the sad part is he doesn't come with the low ball request.
This one doesn't have low ball request. His brother doesn't have photo intercept.
Yeah,
Kind of like missing something.
right. They're both the same. 3% bond and 3.5% stats handicap resistance. 10% combination and skill block cancel. That's it. This passive didn't change at all. It remains at 15%. That is really sad, actually.
But his passive is not bad though. Defender and goalkeeper. You don't see this combination killer that often. Usually it's only one
Right.
nowadays.
Not that they can really tackle. Not that they can really dribble or 1-2 really well. The momentums are really low. So the benefit of it is actually for his shots. I would think so.
Oh, King is saying the defender GK killer was 10%.
It was 10.
Upgraded. Not sure.
I'm not sure too now.
I have them, but never looked at them.
I thought it was 15% all along.
Oh, we have 37 viewers on YouTube. Not bad. Oh, 31 now. Sorry. I changed it. Hey guys, please like the video if you haven't. Show us some support.
Okay. Let's move on to his brother. Kazuo. Okay? Kazuo.
Yes. Got it right. Hi, Sok Sok.
Hey, Sok Sok. So, same thing. Everything is the same, but this one is laughable as well. Why?
The matchup win bonus is sad.
Why? Why do you
Just give
even
him-
want to give him this?
Just give him auto intercept. Even 50% is better than nothing. like a skill block cancel.
It's just sad. I mean, it's just really sad. I was actually looking forward for their hidden abilities, and when I saw shields on them, and I don't see any low ball requests on Masao, I was really disappointed. I mean, the main purpose of Masao is to hit that volley, right?
Also, with the new revelation about the low ball bonus, right? It makes them even less attractive, right?
Right. I know, right?
So yeah, so even giving Masao low ball request is not that crazy. It at least ensures that we can pull off his strongest shot.
Right. Something worthwhile. I think this fella, he got revamped again. Right, this is the second time, right?
Oh, is it? What's the first?
First time I think is.
Oh wait, you're talking about counts, is it?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, because my screen lags by a few seconds.
Okay. Okay, so now we are talking about Couts.
Outs, Hedgehog.
So this guy got revamped once, and this is the second time. 60%
Yep.
recover. A skill block cancel, very useful. 15% pedal to the metal, useless for him. Attacking midfielder, 20%. This is quite useful as well. So I think he should be able to bully some of the AMs. Is this 100%? It is 80%. Decent enough. Stats wise, he doesn't need a 7k shot. That's for sure.
It's one of those older generation Dreamfest where stats are wasted. Aces not needed.
So that's your mini Dreamfest. Totally not worth your DBs as well. Please totally
Save up,
avoid them.
save.
Yeah. So let's take a look at. Before we move on, can I show you guys a picture? Then you tell me what's wrong with it. Okay. Any thoughts, guys?
Radunga strikes again. Well, they have our viewers has seen Gawa score before, so they're not that surprised.
So King is asking you, did you buy the dribble for Masao?
People for Masao. Nope. I did not pull for the J-League brothers, and I don't intend to use this Dreamfest pair also. So no, I did not buy any skills for them.
King said this
So
is
they
not
are-
a surprise.
They are all awesome. Actually, weird things happens in League. I think I've seen Ishizaki score also.
Wow, really? I've been playing for so long. This is the first time I've seen a defender score on a full stamina goalkeeper, full body stand goalkeeper. Really?
I have no idea. I think maybe the AI chose the white catch, but even a white catch should be enough, right?
It should be more than enough, and he's shooting at the side of the box. He's not even near the box.
I've been disappointed a lot. League players scoring from halfway.
I mean, you
When
don't have to be
usually-
disappointed. Just
It's disappointing lah, because like I am maybe one draw away from having enough points to get dream balls. Then someone just score from the middle. You.
Anyways, I thought this image would be fun, but no one is surprised and disappointed.
We are
More,
surprised. You are surprised. Okay,
more,
can move on.
more disappointed than losing my league.
You thought you have a golden goal screenshot, right?
Yeah. Ah,
Oh yeah, look at what Devin. Oh, the shot from long way, goal bounce and volley from. But then it says a shot leh. It did not say volley.
yeah. There's no volley. It's a shot. It's not a rebound. I
It's a
saw it
volley,
with my
it was-
on. I saw it with my own eyes. He shoot at the side, not even near the penalty box. Not even near. Maybe in the vital side master vital area, that zone. That's why I was surprised.
Okay,
Okay.
let's look at Brian Trafford.
Brian,
Going
we
for
have
the
to.
dream.
We. I used to call him Clivert. Now I have to call him Brian.
Because his brother came back from the dead.
Yes. So he's a regular gacha player. He comes with a toughness type, non-Japanese, 23%. So very decent. But he's a super sub. It's like investing a full price gacha player, but you can only use him in the second half. And it really hurts if you have Stein. Yes, Stein. And you can't even play them together. It's really painful, right?
And even with Stein, right? This guy joins Stein's matchup will do nothing. Totally no threat.
And furthermore, he's a debuff player. Okay.
Yeah, they don't really complement each other.
Yeah. The norm is 2.5%. I see. Wow, this one is okay. Range is he? Can he bully? Will to win is just. Come on, man. You got to do better than 5%, right? This condition is not easy, you know.
Yeah, he already only can play one half, and he has only 5% for way to win. So this one is negligible, I think.
And you need to actually win the game first. That means in the second half, if you're not leading, right, you don't get the extra 5%. Oh man, this is so painful. Ouch.
I mean, when you are leading, most of the time, you want to bring on players to keep your lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not bring on a super sub. It's more attacking. I mean, yes, he can help you. I mean, extend your lead, but yeah, but it's a bit of a counter. It's not a common way to play though. Bring on an attacker.
But again, if you are playing a
Can't
debuff,
defend at all.
right? But if you are playing a debuff team, right, and you need someone to score, right, he is the one to go to, because
Yeah,
he
I
is
keep
quite strong.
Forgetting he's a debuffer.
Yeah, so he won't work in a regular team. I mean, he does, but you're going to lose so much. Like you're going to lose like probably 1.5 to 2% bonds to play a more inferior Brian. His dribble, his shot, I think everything, all his offensive are all very decent after the 30%. Except for his defensive, of course. So his 1-2 is quite decent as well. 1-2 shot, dribble, pass. I want to say it's around the 80k ish, but 80k doesn't make any sense anymore.
It's a good super sub or debuffers.
Yes, fantastic player if you have you're stacking on debuffs.
Seems like a lot of good debuffers nowadays.
Yeah. They, I think they step up the quality quite a bit
They have to,
since
with the amount of shields going on now,
right.
and with the five substitution.
Right. So previously the players that they introduced, they are all flawed in one or one way or the other. Now the players they are more purposeful. Right.
All rounded.
Yes. Either all rounded or more purposeful. I believe that's it. Do you have anything else to discuss about?
Nope. 19 asking why is the music so hard? Any idea?
The music hard, as in loud.
Ah.
Okay, I adjusted.
No, I can't hear anything. So
Is it better now?
no. Let Tintin answer you. Move on.
We have nothing to move on already. I think we will play friendly games on Sunday as well. If not this Sunday, I don't think we have anything to do.
Okay. All right.
So
Thanks guys.
no. We will chat with the guys for a while. We will chat with the guys for a while. So we are open up for Q&A. So every Wednesday, right? The last 10 15 minutes we will reserve it for Q&A. So fire your questions away. Ask anything you want to ask. Subject whether we want to answer or not is if it's too personal, then we might not answer lah. Huh? So please understand.
Johannes is saying that
Can't hear the music.
and it was okay just now. Har. Okay, we have a first question. Which one is better, Hino or Roberto?
Which
I'm
Roberto?
assuming, yeah, which one? They belong to different teams. One is Roberto is a high bonds. Hino is a debuffer.
He's talking about. I assume that he's talking about this. Roberto, right? This one. I mean,
One.
This
the
one.
latest one. The latest one, right?
this Tsubasa is streaming from Singapore.
Yes, we are from Singapore. Our opinion about next stream. Okay, wait. Let us get the first question. Let us answer the first question first. Hino or Roberto? I think they're both not bad players. But Hino in a debuff team is very strong. So yeah. So I would say Hino is better. In their respective teams, Hino is definitely a top forward. For Roberto, he is useful, but he's not a top forward in a high bonds team.
He's more like a utility. He provides some other stuff, like stats up for Tsubasa and Brazilians, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Next,
Your
your
opinion-
opinion about next stream. You
Okay,
wanna go first? You go first.
you go first.
I go first.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
stream. I find next stream quite like a breath of fresh air. It's interesting to learn about the story arc in game, especially when we can't really get much story from the manga. It takes forever for them to update the manga. So knowing that more storylines will be coming out and it's based on Champions League, and I find that very interesting. And I'm looking forward to all the Japanese players moving over to leagues all over the world and how they fare. So far, the players we've seen from Nick's stream has been of a not bad caliber. I mean, they order from good to very good. I would say extremely good. Extremely good are usually the Dreamfest Dream Collection guys. But with the gacha, their step up is a friendlier step up than usual. So I find that not bad. It's a move in the right direction. Even though it means we have more banners, more and more banners. But yeah, for me personally, I quite like it. Over to you, TK.
Thank you, MM, for your generosity becoming a member of Tsubasa.
Thank you.
So, Kozo already covered like 90% of what I want to say. But I don't really like how they present the stories. As in, right, you go in there, then you click on this, then it's the usual style. I would prefer a more manga art style, as in how they present the story. You get what I mean? More
Pages?
More pages. Not only more pages. It's like more drawings and more scenes, rather than sticking on the same scene and having them just
Or just the text flowing out and all
yeah.
that.
I feel that it's not engaging enough. It doesn't hype. It doesn't give me the hype when I look at the story.
True. Maybe applies more to kids nowadays. They are more used to this kind of fast way instead of like us old school that we like to read from the manga. I like to appreciate the art style in the manga, right? The black and white drawing with all the shading and all that.
Right. Even if it's not strictly manga, right? They should have more customized scenes than what they already have in the game, because to me, right, this is a huge collaboration between them and Takahashi Sensei. So I think they should put a bit more effort into it.
Yeah, I now that you mention it, I kind of see what you mean, because like for the matches in this format, we don't really see anything. We just see jumping in the air, a shot, and the goal in the net. We don't see what happened in between, like how in the manga we can see you can see all the side characters getting involved also.
Yeah, they're talking a lot of things behind. They like to.
Hopefully they improve on that. Okay,
Alright.
next question.
Next question. Who paid more, Kozo or TK? Actually, you compare our team, then it is a very easy tell who gets more pay already. Okay, next.
Be honest, I don't agree.
Skip. Next. How are you know each other? Okay, we are secondary school friends.
Yeah, we know each other at what, 15 years old?
Yeah, somewhere around there. And
Around there.
I remember the first time I played soccer with Kozo. He used his hand to pick up the ball in the middle of the field.
Okay, let's give them a better backdrop. Okay, so TK plays football from primary school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I have never played football until secondary 3, around 15 years old. Then I've started to play football. In my first actual game on the field, I was playing as a defender on TK on TK's team. So I was a defender on his team, but it was my first time playing football. I had no idea what I'm supposed to do. And when the ball went past me, I instinctively stuck out a hand and gave away a penalty. And I got scolded by TK, even though I don't know him that well. Yeah, so, but that spurred me on to. That did not, make me hate football or anything. And I actually got more involved. more and more regularly and became teammates on the same team for quite a number of years.
Right. And when we started the team, right, our team was a losing team. We never win any games, hardly win any games. Until,
Yeah.
for some reason, the team suddenly gel and we never lose a game. Or hardly lose a game after that.
Yeah, I kept records of our games. And yeah, at first, like what TK say, we are like Nankatsu with Ishizaki. With TK being Ishizaki, like losing every game.
What?
TK trying very hard. Yeah, but
Don't tell me you're the Tsubasa, man.
No, of course not. The more we play, the better we gel, and then because we were all like we stuck to the same bunch of players from our childhood until really quite long. So yeah, we all got better together. So it was really fun. And also during that time, we were all very into Tsubasa comics.
Yep. A whole
So
bunch of us.
We have some friends attempting all the tiger shot, eagle shots, and all that lah.
And they were really serious about it. I'm not joking.
I'm glad to say I'm not one of them.
And they are not joking too.
Yeah, they will come and tell us they mastered the Raiju shot.
Eagle shot.
And they will try to show us.
I can never figure out.
Okay, anyway, too long already. Next.
Okay, there is no next question already. Age, skip.
Oh.
Nope, no question already. That's it. I only respond to those sentence that ends with a question.
What?
Oh, that's about it. So, alright.
Okay, alright. Thanks, guys. If your questions for next Wednesday, we'll be happy to answer them at the end
Right.
of the stream. Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay. Tintin, don't be so depressed because of COVID and because of you can't play football. You will be back
I
sooner or
miss
later.
football too. It's so long since I played because of COVID. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Remember to like the video.
Right. So join us on this Sunday and hopefully I'll get better. Okay. See you guys. Bye bye.